Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, The Mustard Butterfly, a home for good, a home for change, a home for women. I'm Doyne and you often find me in this part of our home. If this is your first time coming across us, welcome, it's great to have you here. I'll give you a quick brief on who we are. The Mustard Butterfly is a home, a platform that exists to equip women with tools to develop our whole selves, physically, spiritually and mentally, in order to live out our full potential, loving God and loving others as we love ourselves. Head over to our website www.themustardbutterfly.com to get to know more about us. We are also present on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter, so if you're on any of these platforms, feel free to give us a follow to get to know us better. This month we are exploring the theme of stillness, and so far in this space I have shared some tools on how to cultivate being still physically and spiritually. Now let's take a look at the mental aspect. And from my experience, anything mental requires some sort of rewiring, and being mentally still is no different. We live in a world that is so fast paced, and it's so easy to find ourselves in a constant state of unrest whilst trying to keep up with this space. I have found an alternative approach that helps me just be still in the midst of the chaos, and I'll share some of these with you. Firstly, meditating on scriptures. At times when I feel uneasy or rattled of any sort, I try to remember scriptures from the Bible and then I recite them in my mind whilst focusing on every word, and sometimes I even speak them out. And why the Bible? Because this is a book, a guide on how to live a full life, and being still and operating from that place is it's a big part of, living a full life. And so that's why I use the Bible. It creates within me a calm atmosphere that counteracts that feeling of uneasy, even when my physical environment, is saying otherwise. And I'll share some scriptures in the description box on stillness that you can also meditate on. Secondly, letting go of control. Oftentimes we want to predict the future, we want to put plans in place and determine the outcome. We want to know how the story unfolds, and whilst that's generally okay to plan, we can put the plans in place, but we ultimately do not have control of how they pan out. And because when we try to assume that control, for me it tends to leave me in a state of striving, coupled with feelings of overwhelm and anxiety, and sometimes it even creates this unhealthy focus on my own strength to see me through. And I've learned I've learned to just let go of that way, because it wasn't serving me, and just rest in God's strength instead. And because he is the creator of this whole earth, like he created this earth, and so he knows he has the plan and he has the power to bring it to pass. And so why wouldn't I just rest in his strength, to do what only he can do? And there's a part of the Bible that serves as a constant reminder for me, and it's in Psalm 46, and I'll read the ending verses just so you can hear it as well. And it's Psalm 46 verses, I'm going to read from verses 8 to 10. It says, "Come and see what the Lord has done, the amazing things he has done on the earth. He stops wars everywhere on the earth. He breaks all bows and spears and burns up the chariots with fire. God says, be still and know that I am God. I will be praised in all the nations. I will be praised throughout the earth." Now, if God, the God of this universe, tells me to be still because he will do it, then why would I be bothered, and why would I feel uneasy? And so this doesn't make me stop being active. It just means that my actions are just more carefully guided by being still in God. Thirdly is to be careful with your yeses. I have found that feelings of unrest can sometimes stem from overcommitment, saying yes to too many things at the same time, whether it be tasks set by ourselves or, requests from other people. There are only 24 hours in a day, some of which is for sleeping. So, we only have so much time to get other things done. And when I overcommit myself, I find that I'm just always rushing with no time to just pause and reflect or pause and be still. And so what I've learned to do and what I'm learning to do is only say yes to the important things. This way I can be more present with these things. I can get them done properly. And finally is to schedule time to be still. This one has been so pivotal in my life. The older we get, the more responsibilities we assume, whether it be at work or at home, more is required from us. And in being responsible, we sometimes forget to take a break. Now, some people are privileged to be able to take block periods of rest at a time and even travel to a different location whilst doing it, going on holiday. But I found that by simply just adding that stillness to my daily schedule, I find it to be so beneficial. I tend to wake up very early before, much starts happening, to just be present with God and myself. And what this does for me is that it prepares me mentally for the day. It just prepares me for the highs and the lows. And the days when I miss this, I actually am more given to overwhelm. And so that's it. 4 tools that will help you, develop being still mentally. As I said at the start of this video, any mental change requires rewiring. So as you implement these tools, just remember this, give it time, just remember to be consistent with it bit by bit over time, and we will easily find that we're cultivating stillness in whatever situations we find ourselves. I hope you found this useful. Please give this video a like if you have. Share this with your network. You never know who would need it. And subscribe for more videos on our holistic health. Also, leave a comment, let us know your thoughts. We'd like to hear from you. Let us know what you do to help you practice being still mentally. Just share your thoughts. See you next time. Bye.